Today I'm just south of Wakefield, and over there is a weir. So it's quite near, I'm sure you can hear. All rhymey stuff. Have a look. Loud, isn't it? Yeah, I'm on my way back to Wakefield from a place it's called Stanley Ferry, which is down on the canal side. And the last time I was at this weir will have been, I don't know, 20 years ago. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, maybe a bit less, but and I'd been speaking to somebody down by the canal side, a man and his wife who were on a barge, and they'd been stuck for 4 days because of the intense flooding that they'd had at that time. And they told us that the weir that we've just been looking at wasn't visible. The water was that high that it's even higher than the height of the top of the weir. The water travelling down was just flat and moving extremely slowly, and there was trees underneath, so it was it was very, very deep. So I think that was about 20 years ago, and apparently it's happened fairly recently, but there you go. And the contraption at the other side is some kind of hydro generator. It's a small unmanned one. Don't know what it provides power for. There's a household tip site the other side of the hill. But this is another lovely path that I used to like to walk with my dogs around this area anyway. And it's nice and quiet and cool, and the sort of place that I can just slow down for. And my breathing slows, and my heart slows, and my mind slows. And again, I can savour the experience of being here, and all the green, the noise in the background of the weir that's I can still pick up. And anyway, what's on my mind this week? Endings. Book club finished on Wednesday night. 12 weeks. And it's funny, I've been thinking, I don't do endings very well. Endings for me are attached to many incidences of rather abrupt, painful endings, and some traumatic endings in childhood and what have you. So yeah, endings similar to change, and endings bring change, and change is another thing sometimes I find hard to adjust to. So endings, yeah, an ending of another book club. And it's funny, I thought this morning, since Wednesday, I've been a little bit down and a little bit off key, and because of the feelings that has been brought back, and just allowing it to sit and to be and to acknowledge what it is and what it's all about. And it ain't gonna hurt me. although it hurts me. I'm sure you understand what I mean. And it'll pass, it'll go. But what I have thought is that it's quite funny that I had joined an in-person 8-week mindful self-compassion course in Wakefield city centre, which on week 4 was brought to an abrupt halt, another ending, forced upon us by the world situation at that time, March 2020, and so yeah, that came to an end, and I somehow found myself on a website for Catherine and Liz's Kind Mind Academy and an 8-week course in mindful self-compassion. So I thought, okay, I'll have a chat with these people and I'll see what's happening. And so yeah, I joined a course, an 8-week course in March 2020. So in May 2020 I would have finished this 8-week course. But instead, I went for 8 weeks, and a year and a half later, it's sustained me on courses and book clubs and silent retreats online and one in person in the beautiful town of Seaford. I've met some wonderful people. Some of whom I feel quite close to, really. Year and a half, wow. It's a bit like when people go on holiday or what have you, or go to experience something like a kibbutz or something, and they find this community, and rather than staying for a month, they're there for a year and a bit, maybe longer. And yeah, so I've got to sort of think to myself that actually, although it's a bit sad, yeah, it's an ending, it brings change. I've got to think to myself that it's brought a lot of meaning to my life, helped me make sense of a lot of things. It's brought healing, friendships, companionship. So I'm blessed for that. And the depth of the trust in some of those groups, and the sharing and the wisdom and blessings that people have been giving each other has been just amazing. So yeah, I now need to I'm going to take a bit of time out, see what comes up for me in the near future. And certainly Mindful Self-Compassion, Kind Mind Academy groups that we've had have given me much to be thankful for and grateful of, and things I can take forward with me as I carry on this wonderful journey that is life. I've just seen the top of a bridge up there, over to my left and in front. It's behind the trees now, so I can't show you. It's only the top anyway. But I remember when we used to come walking down here when my children were little, and we had a largish dog. She was a crossbreed Rottweiler Alsatian cross, and she was absolutely beautiful and soft and gentle and really protective of the children. And for a big dog, she was a bit of a wimp at times. And the bridge that I've just seen, it's an iron bridge going over the river, and it's quite high. and it's got wooden lats across with I don't know, 10mm gaps between them, so you can see down the water. And this dog, she used to spread her paws about twice as wide as they normally would be, and she'd crouch down like a panther to get across this bridge, bless her. Must have been quite a strange experience for a dog, not understanding what we're doing, but we didn't pay much attention to it. We just encouraged her to come across and didn't make too much fuss, and she got used to it. Bless her. I miss that dog. Gorgeous animal. Amazing what comes up when we go walking through our history. And that's another thing I'm planning on doing, actually, is in this time I'm taking off, I'm going to go walking around a village that I spent the first 12 years of my life in, from 0 to 12 years old. And there's probably 4 or 5 walks I can do. There's the bridge up here. There's probably 4 or 5 walks I can do around that village of places that I used to go and play. So I'm going to go and do that, and while I'm there, there's a town to go and visit, Ilkley, which is a rather nice old spa town, and I can visit there, and the town in which I was born, Otley, the old market town, and the old hospital where I was born is now flats next to a new hospital. So I think I'm going to go and have a walk around there as well and see what comes up for me in those places. Some gems, I expect, and I might make a couple of videos for you while I'm there. Anyway, so I'll leave endings there for an ending, and sometimes it's not just an ending, sometimes it's the beginning of something new, sometimes it's a completion. Sounds a lot better than an ending. God bless you all. Hope to be making you a new video fairly soon, and when I'm getting out and about different places, I'll show you some different areas of this beautiful country in which I live. Sorry it's a bit of a long one today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Take care, be kind, God bless.